Of EPM Chronicles and Confessions. We're with Ed Graham here today. Ed, please could you introduce yourself and your EPM journey?
Hi, I'm Ed Graham, founder and MD at Graham Curtin Limited, or GK EPM. I am the general tea maker and dog buddy for the company for our clients. I started with Oracle when I was a company accountant back in New Zealand. I think it was Arbor Airspace back then, and we just needed a reporting tool to sit on top of SAP. I was an SAP consultant for many years until I was sitting at Barclays, and we needed a technical tool to integrate ABN AMRO with Barclays. And we chose Oracle. Unfortunately, that merger didn't go live, so we ended up just using Oracle to implement HFM. Then RBS wanted the same model effectively, so the team that did Barclays also did RBS HFM, and then I left the kind of industry a bit to become program manager at Lloyds, and then went back to do similar type stuff as service delivery director at Insightsoftware. This was a great little company that got bought out by private equity. 20 plus applications later, we all know how that ends. Then I joined Chris at Namos, which was a really great experience, and then started my own consultancy focused just on Oracle EPM Cloud.
Oh, fantastic. Thank you so much. So here's a quirky question, because I ask this everyone, because I've really failed in explaining to my mom what I actually do in EPM. So it's quite a hard subject matter to even outside our industry. So have you had any funny misconceptions, or how do you gone about explaining what you do in EPM?
So I've got a business development guru, and she keeps calling it EMP, and I've got no idea what that stands for.
Oh God, yeah, definitely. So the thing is, what has been your most significant EPM challenge you faced, and how have you dealt with it?
So one of our most significant challenges was for our first customer, actually, we were implementing a financial consolidation and close, and the product really didn't work. And this was like 3 years ago.
Oh, right.
And basically we had to go to the client and say, we've got these workarounds, we can go live with the workarounds, or we can wait till Oracle fixes the problems. And basically we had to make that decision, or the client had to make a decision. They made the decision to wait, which I think was the right decision.
Yeah.
Oracle fixed the problems, and now FCCS is really a rock solid product. But back then, 3 years ago, it wasn't so great. So it was a bit hard for us as a new consultancy. But
yeah,
now we can solve those problems, which is great.
Fabulous. So could you share with us a standout EPM success story that you have?
So we, as I said, we implemented HFM at Oracle HFM at RBS. This was a part of a wall-to-wall Oracle program, and it was 3 years, almost 3 years of work. But it was light years ahead of what they had at the time, and also it was one of the only things that kind of went live on that program, apart from, say, Oracle Planning. So it was a success story from that point of view. And the RBS is now NatWest, still using Oracle. I think they've moved to FCCS now, which is great. One of the other things we are really proud of is at GK, we implemented a on-demand integration with SAP Public Cloud, just using their standard APIs. So that works really well, and happy to talk to anyone that needs this solution.
Completely. So what is the most rewarding part of your job for you?
Well, personally, I like working with data. I like working with decision makers. I like giving people, I guess, democratizing the access to data, allowing people to find, what the data tells a story, isn't it? So, we always talk about Oracle EPM giving a speed of thought analysis, and you can really do this by pivoting the data and delving into it. Yes, I really like that, and I really like the kind of technical challenge of integration, and I really like to see happy customers once they've got the tool, and it's better than what they came from.
Cool. So here's another quirky question. Have you had any like unforeseen or funny moments in EPM that you can share with us and how you dealt with it?
I was working at so one funny story. I was working at Barclays, and we were just about to purchase ABN AMRO.
Oh yeah.
And we brought in Oracle Airbase as a temporary solution to combine the accounts of Barclays and ABN AMRO. They basically set up or stood up a huge team, and we were really all guns blazing. And then, of course, RBS came in and bought ABN AMRO, and we had to shelve all that work. But personally, I think it was a missed opportunity. But for Barclays, I think they missed a they saved a disaster, really. So they skipped that, which was nice for them.
Yeah, definitely. So you started a consultancy yourself. I mean, what's been the inspiration behind starting it?
I always wanted to run my own business. I always been focused on delivery, and I like to deliver projects, I guess, in a certain way. And for me, I guess, what's important to me is continuous improvement, innovation, land and expand with our clients. So, start off small, deliver something which is out the box or gives immediate value, and then build on that. Regular progress, keep in contact with the customers to build trust, and all the stuff I could do with my own consultancy that maybe I couldn't do working for somebody else.
Yes.
Also, I guess that's how did I start? So we were in the middle of the pandemic. Everybody's a bit bored, isn't it? And I had a partner at the time, and he wanted to start a business as well. And I had this EPM business in my head ready to go. So we did that, and seems to have worked out well. So very happy.
Great. So, you're in Oracle yourself as a technology and a vendor, but how do you stay abreast of the trends, the market, other things, information? How do you collate all that? What do you do?
So Oracle EPM is really good in that it delivers a release every month. So what I try and do is delve into these release notes every month to find the golden nuggets. There's been really great improvement, especially on the platform. I mean, we've had a new report tool, we've had new forms, we've had dense sparse optimization on FCCS. We've had a new pipeline feature which allows you to build integrations that we were originally building in Groovy. There's Groovy, of course.
Right.
It's all been good, but also, I guess, keep in contact with the community. I've got a good contacts with Oracle and with the other partners. Being a niche partner, we talk to anybody. We don't see other partners as competition. We see them as friends. And are happy to talk to anyone. And also shout out to our Oracle mentor, Andy King. He's he's a god in this industry.
Yeah. So What's your advice for newcomers or people who are just learning the trade or even want to maybe cross-skill into EPM?
So I think it's important to learn the tool. There's a lot of training out there, which you have to do obviously by yourself. If you come from an accounting background, that's going to be really handy. And it's important to get that kind of first end-to-end project under your belt. And once you've got that, obviously you'll have some problems because every project has its own problems.
Yeah.
And it's just working that out as with your team, with Oracle, with the community, and then you're good to go. And there's lots of exciting stuff to do. I mean, we're definitely work in EPM. You're talking to the decision makers. You've got all the data at your fingertips. Even as a consultant, you can learn different business models. It's all there for you.
Cool. So it's a very fluid industry. It's changing already in many ways. What do you think is going to happen in the next 5 years in this industry?
So you can see with Oracle, they're standardizing the tool, standardizing the platform. They're going down that route of building more kind of out-the-box solutions, but also out-the-box tools. So there's going to be more standardization. It's going to be, if you learn the tool, you'll be able to apply your knowledge to any company with it, which I think is the right direction. Oracle with the cloud, they've gone to one code base that's upgraded monthly. So it's going to be a more, let's say, a more stable product with 7,000 customers testing it every month. Wow. Also, you could see AI's coming, or machine learning, in that it's going to be built into the tool. So I see a situation very shortly where you'll be able to say, hey, planning, how do I find out what's the annual revenue for this company in May, and it will just automatically produce you a grid. So I think we're going to see a lot of the user interface change from being having to create your own grids to the system going away and calculating it and presenting the information back, which is going to be a game changer.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, Ed, today. It's been really insightful and, really good insight into your career. And definitely we'll do it again with other podcasts. And have a great day.
Thank you, Tim. Really appreciate it. Bye.
Bye-bye.